Hello my fellow dweebs and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get watching today's episode of Solar Opposites, I just wanted to give a quick little shout out to my Patreon page at patreon.com/AliciaDweeb. You can find full-length reactions, early release to my videos. It's also the platform where I have the most in-depth discussions with you guys about each of the episodes. And it's also just a really nice way to say that you support what I'm doing, you support the channel and the content I'm making. I am not claiming I'm performing open heart surgery by any stretch of the imagination, but there is a little bit of work that goes into making these videos. It's always just a good feeling to be compensated for the work that you put in. Of course, there is never any pressure to join. I am so thankful for you guys and the love and support that you already show me on YouTube. But if you felt so inclined, patreon.com/AliciaDweeb is linked in the bio below. Now enough plugging on my end, let's get watching Season 3, Episode 4, which is called Hululand. Like Disneyland? But for Hulu? Buckle up, the Solars are going to Hululand! And let's get watching. Oh, we didn't!
Woo! Yeah! Today's the day! We're going to the awesomest place on earth! Hululand! The official Hulu theme park! And they didn't make us say this! Hulu! Bum, bum! Bum, bum.
Stop dabbing, Terry. Nobody does that anymore. We could use it after all the crap we've been through lately. That stuff with the trains, all that business with the line. You know, basically those two things.
I've made a plan to make sure we hit all the best rides before the park
Basically
closes so
just
we
those
get
two
spot by Verizon.
episodes. Also, you melting, Corvo. That was pretty dramatic.
The Solar Opposites are going to Hululand!
It's not going to be like that Itchy and Scratchy Land episode of The Simpsons, just to be clear right up front.
We'll see about that.
I feel like this episode would be more enjoyable if I watched a lot of other Hulu shows, but I don't. I've seen 1 or 2 episodes of Pen 15, and it just made me so incredibly uncomfortable. I couldn't keep watching. Handmaid's Tale is just too depressing for me. I'm trying to think if there's other Hulu shows I watch.
Let's see what the final stale piece is gonna be. Ooh, it's the Great flavored jelly bean. I've always wondered what the Great would taste like, and now I know.
I did watch a season of The Great.
Sometimes they try to sneak ads into the actual rides without telling people. Not that I'd mind with Lexus. Their vehicles are the peak of luxury and automotive excellence.
Enjoy the duds, little buds.
Breaking news, a gorilla has just escaped the city zoo. This is the first zoo escape since 1998, when a Chilean flamingo stole some clothes and snuck out disguised as a teen boy named Beep.
I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
Don't mind him. Blaine just takes his horseplay very seriously.
Cosplay.
Sherry?
Of course he wakes up right as I say 8 to 12 weeks. God, I look like such an idiot.
You're alive! Sherry, oh God, this whole year. How did you survive in the backyard?
Don't worry about that.
Barely.
How long have I been out?
4 days.
Oh no. No, I'm late.
Not long enough.
Jesse's opened all the compartments. That means the aliens have gone on their trip.
What trip? He's delirious.
Haven't you seen them buy Dramamine and individual orange juices?
So?
That's road trip stuff. This is our chance to escape and get big again.
I didn't think that's what you wanted.
Stop. The last time
no.
I trusted Tim, he stabbed me with a toothpick. This man is a total shit. Where is he?
The freaking worst.
Freeze or I'll put a staple right through your bony ass.
Sherry, stop. Listen, I want to face up to the crimes I've committed, but now is not the time. I've got to save us all.
No way. You don't call the shots anymore.
The drawer is jammed. We have to hurry. The structural integrity of that milk judge shan't hold for long.
Tim! Fucking hell.
Oh. I can't believe there's breathable atmosphere out here.
It's a bedroom.
Right.
I'm not done with you. You can't just run from
Yes, I can!
This is so intense! Hi, BB.
Move or make a sound.
No, I've
he
seen this
saved
thing.
your
He's
life
friendly. Hey,
last
big
time.
guy! It's the shrink ray! I reversed it! Sorry, I should have said that instead of just shoving you in front of it and...
You think?
But even if I could somehow travel back in time, I'd still want Yum Yulak to shrink me down and put me in there. Because it's how I met you. My life is richer, happier, and better because you are in it. And while I hate the wall more than anything, I also kind of love it because it gave me you.
No, I don't believe a word you're saying.
Take your revenge. Feel the power of the dark side flowing through you.
Okay, I will.
Oh, Tim, there are things I have to tell you. When I was outside the wall,
Stop! Shh, no, we don't have time for big reveals now.
Ooh, beep, beep.
Damn it! Biometric security. We need an alien's hand to open it.
So what can we do? Also, did that panel just make like a sexy beep?
Yeah, it
Totally.
was weirdly sexy. We have to get help. Watch this.
You shrunk my round cakes.
Sorry, but I had to prove our story. Also, those are called donuts.
Well, look, now I'm upset. And no, not because I'm stereotypically into round cakes.
Donuts.
But because it was my week to buy them for my whole unit. As a non-stereotypical officer of the law, I just cannot ignore it.
So, you'll help us?
Bet I will. Let me put this into evidence.
The Shrill Thrill Supercoaster totally lives up to the hype.
Oh
And
my
so do these
gosh.
little fires everywhere,
is he gonna
spicy
be sick?
micheladas.
Yumulac, are you okay? You've barfed after every ride we've been on.
Bet it was all that Stephen King's Castle Rock
That's
lobster
me.
chowder you slurped down.
I'm no good at amusement parks, you guys. My stomach is so weak. Which sucks because they're so fun. Uh-oh.
They're letting them go?
No. Hey, officer, what is this?
Apparently, those aliens have been given the Fed's secret sci-fi technology for years, and they have full immunity for any and all crimes committed.
Oh my god.
Maybe we can talk to some lawyers or the media, or I could tweet at AOC and maybe she'll play Twitch with us. We'll raise some awareness. The squad will help.
I've spent the past 2 years of my life fighting to survive, and I'm tired of these aliens, and I'm tired of the wall. I'm done.
You might want to go get Pesley before you totally give up on the wall. Alexis parade.
Are you okay, sir?
No, there's only one person who can help me.
Not what I asked, but whatever.
I know something else was wrong. Something in her very soul. I got no clue where she is now.
We have to go back. We have to go back and save the wall.
I believe in us.
You trimmed your beard.
Yeah, bugs and shit kept getting stuck in it.
I like it. How are we gonna do this? We don't even have the shrink ray.
Don't worry.
I hope that she's playing him playing her because this just does not sit right with me. He killed her. Tried to kill her.
This is the escaped gorilla. I'm in the parking lot of the Target. Defund the police.
Oh, shit! Guys, the gorilla's at the target!
Who are you people?
Shut up. Do exactly as I say or I'm gonna blow this blue blob to snot.
Don't
Got it?
Go ahead,
You
pull the trigger. He
dare.
means nothing to us. Oh, Jesus, God, no, I was bluffing. Please don't shoot Pupa. It was a pathetic bluff.
Oh, fuck, wall people!
What's a wall people?
Upstairs, all of you.
Holy shit.
At first, I just shrank you because you were wearing a red shirt at Lolo Burger. I watched
Yeah.
how you went from zero to
That's
hero.
right.
How the Duke had you imprisoned and tortured. How your writings inspired a revolution.
Did you see me and Jean-Pierre turn our backs to each other and crank it, but we'd sneak looks at each other when we were in prison?
Oh yeah, Tim, you know it would be wrong to open the wall. Because if you're really honest, you know that everyone in the wall is where they're supposed to be.
What? No. Damn.
Beep, beep. Okay, what is with that sultry beep?
We chose the sexy setting as a joke, but then we couldn't figure out how to change it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I was not expecting this at all! Is this the real conclusion
All right,
to the
everyone.
wall
One at a
arc?
time. That's everyone. You think you can just treat people like they're a little show in a show. Like we're not real people with lives, huh? Well, let's see how you like it.
Stop.
Oh! You can't just leave us in here. How will we survive?
I am shook to my core.
All of this had to happen to bring us together. I love you, Tim.
I love you, Sherry.
No. Also, where is your baby?
Not so fast, Tim.
The escaped gorilla riding Mamut from Thundercats.
That's right, Tim. You thought your adventures were over.
They are, aren't they?
No, they're just beginning.
Wow! Can Sherry come too?
I'm gonna sit this one out, hot stuff, but I'll be here when you get back.
Then count me in, gorilla.
Here, eat some cigarettes. You'll need the energy for the flight. We're losing him. We're losing him.
What? Losing who?
Son
What's wrong with the
of
sky?
what?
Is that the light from the end of Total Recall?
We're losing him!
His eyes are still moving under the lids. See that?
He's probably experiencing some kind of it was all a dream type hallucination as his brain dies.
I'm so pissed right now.
He's gone. The lead. It was simply too much.
Fuck! I wanted him to pay for his crimes, but of course he dodged that, just like he always does.
Ooh.
What the hell happens now?
Well, I have but one thing to say, and that is holy I should have known they were trolling us. I'm so mad I didn't see that coming. But you know what? It makes sense. Because Tim doesn't know, or I guess he's dead now, so never knew about Pesley. Pesley was not a part of the narrative in this episode at all. And I just kept thinking, things are working out way too well for Tim, for somebody who stabbed Sherry to death. I was so confused why she came around so easily. I had kind of suspected maybe she was playing him, even though he thought he was playing her. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense that it turned out to just be a fever dream. Although I will say now I'm kind of hungry for an episode of the solar opposites inside the wall. That would have been really fun to see, even if it was just a one-off. I would really love to go, I was about to say I'd really love to go back and watch this episode again, but I will be editing it quite soon. So I am excited to go back and watch this episode again because I bet there are subtle details that I'd be able to pick up on rewatching it as well that give you even more of an indication that it was a dream. You know, other than the gorilla flying in and flying off into the sunset together to go on an epic quest. That probably should have given it away. But this show is just so zany and weird that I guess in my mind I was like, oh, that's something we're doing now. Like in the last episode, we had the pupa fighting a Godzilla and a giant robot with zero explanation, so who's to say? Tim could not fly off into the sunset with a gorilla. And Sherry posed a very interesting question at the end of this episode, which is, what does happen now? Season 1 was all about overthrowing the Duke. Season 2 was all about revenge on Tim. The way that Sherry was standing behind the presidential desk, I guess you would call it, and the pictures of her that could be seen in the background really makes me feel that that was foreshadowing that she's gonna step into some sort of leadership position. And Sherry never really shared the idea that Tim did, that she wanted to make life inside the wall as good as possible. She wants out. She wants Pesley out. So my prediction is that her and Hulk are gonna start working together to find a way to get these people back to being big, back to their lives. But I guess we'll see. This show has a way of throwing me for a loop every time, so who knows? If you guys have any predictions and you haven't already binge watched this entire season, I know I'm gonna be quite a bit behind by the time this episode even airs, but if you're watching along with me, or if you can even look back and remember what your predictions were for the wall arc after seeing this episode, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe to my channel for new reactions every week. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, if you would like, check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/AliciaDweeb, and I will see you dweebs later.